What's going on, guys? Today we're unboxing a Prinsu Design Studio roof rack for a 2015. What's up, guys? Today we're doing a unboxing on a Prinsu design from a 2005 to 2018 Tacoma double cab roof rack. Got my heel. Cardboard. Let's see what we got here. A lovely catalog. Here you go. Mounting hardware for your crossbars, your toe rings, and a wind deflector. Mind the Florida rain all of a sudden. So, I package it and I see a lovely silver bar. I guess it's the newest thing Prinsu's doing. I guess I'm the first one on the interwebs that has it because every other install kit is all black. But so be it. Let's begin. We got these little plates here. These little guys. You gotta slide them in. And then you line them up with the front fairing, and that's how you bolt it in. You're going to need a T30 little star security bit. then you're going to have to take your 10 bolts and do locking washer, then flat washer, and then try to line them all up. This one's just a Phillips. Let's see if I can just slide them on first, because this is a pain in the balls. What I'm going to do is attach that little anchor portion to the fairing and then slide the rack on and try just to line these all up. I think it should work a little bit easier, but we'll see. see if this works out a little bit easier. Take my random silver. That's what I would do. I would attach them to the fairing and then slide it on the rail than trying to line up those 10 anchors by themselves. It's going to be a pain. Alright, next we'll get this cross members in and then we'll get it all set up. Alright, for putting it together now, I'll probably start with the front fairing and do the back. Now, the part that I didn't really knew but I didn't know was you have to order a 1x1 to go on the back if you have the antenna, if it's like a 2016, 2015 and up. I didn't, so you just have to do it vertical when doing so. So when you want to put it together, you're going to use your T30 bit security. You definitely don't want to time tight at first, just get them on there so it's together to actually tighten it to the truck itself. Dude. Alright, next we're going to repeat the same process on this side. I'm going to tape off each spot where the factory holes are. And I guesstimate where the holes are at. Alright, well that idea failed, so what I'm going to do is try to cut where I had the lines, and I'll just have to epoxy them or silicone back in. See how this goes. Guys, so today it's actually not raining, so we're going to finish the roof rack on the 2018 Tacoma and show you what we're doing. So next step, we got it all prepped and everything. We're going to take out these little holes you probably know. There's 5 of them. Instead of taking this cover out, I'm going to cut them out with a razor blade to keep this each cover here, and then that way the paint's protected and then peel up. So we'll do that. I'm going to test fit the weather stripping before we get it put on. I already started doing it on that side, so all the weather stripping's all pre-fit cut. I had to cut it, I guess there's it's like a metal strip that's in there. I was trying to just drill holes to keep it clean, but that didn't happen, so let's get to it. So what we did here is, you can see the 2 holes there, cut them out. They're already pre-drilled and tapped. All you have to do is put the hardware in. We'll do that next, which is 5 spacers. Then you're going to have to do bolt, locking washer, then washer. Goes in the spacer. It's pretty self-explanatory. I just want to test fit all the weather stripping and make sure they fit in there properly so it looks pretty factory when you're looking at it. You can see there's a little space here. I don't like it, but there's not much you can do about it since that metal band's there, so it's can't really drill through. I guess you could, but it's a pain. They sit pretty flush in there. I'm probably going to add some double-sided tape just to make sure it sits down. And also, the thing I noticed, make sure so you don't get it mixed up. The channels don't look the same, so make sure this is on the inside towards the roof and it sits in there perfectly. It actually feels secure, but I don't want to lose one driving, so I'm gonna get all set down. Next we'll be getting some silicone and putting the roof rack up. Alright, next you're gonna take some silicone, you're gonna fill up the holes, and then you're gonna put your spacers in there to line it up. I'll make sure you have enough silicone so you have no leaks, because that would be bad. Get them lined up. do the other side, then it's ready to mount. Alright, now it's time to mount the roof rack. I think the only two things I'm not a fan of are, supposedly the dealer I got it from says that Prinsu switched to a silver bar, which makes 0 sense, so it stands out. I ended up putting it underneath the fairing, so it didn't make a big deal, but you can see them on the backside. And then the weather stripping part's extra. They don't really mention that in the purchase, so that's one thing I would recommend buying. The other part is most of them come with a 2x2, which if you have a, it's 15 to or 16 to 18, you need the 1x1 unless you do it vertically. I'm not sure noise on the road how it's going to differ, if it's going to change it at all, but I didn't want to spend the extra 50 bucks unless I need it, so it fits perfectly if you just put it upright. So we'll see. Quality of the rack is really good. No issues with the build or hardware or anything like that, so I love the sleek design of it, so we'll see.